Today we will learn about composition of radicals and how to use them. Okay, so first off, you should know from Algebra 1 this. This is the function of x, which is used commonly in algebra. Okay, what we're learning about today is how f of x can be attached to another function. So g of x is essentially another f of x with f of x. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is a linear equation, okay? You're going to plug 4 into x because this is acting as x. So it's going to go to 8 times 4 plus 1. Okay, and then you simplify, of course, multiply 8 and 4 plus 1, which equals 33. So function of 4 is equal to 33. Okay, so the next one is a tiny bit trickier, but nothing we can't handle. Okay, so the first thing you should know is that a quadratic function has squared, hence the name. So you're going to have to square. So what you're going to do is you're going to plug 6 into x. So you're going to go 5, 6 squared plus 6. Simplify the 6 squared, which is 36, and then you're going to multiply that by 5. Okay, so you're going to get 180, did my research, plus 6, 186. Function of 6 equals 186. Perfect. The next one, this is a radical. Okay, a radical function is a little bit different because it has a square root instead of a square. So what you need to do is you need to still plug in this to this. So it's going to become the square root of 3 plus 9. Okay, and that simplifies to be the square root of 12. Okay, and since there isn't really a square root of 12 that is a whole number, we're going to keep it like the square root of 12. Okay, so to the next one. Okay, so this is where f of x and g of x actually come into play. Okay, so you see that we have two linear equations. So there's no multiplying by itself, so squaring or square root or anything. It's just linear equations. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you got to remember this. Okay, f of g of x. That's what we learned, combining the two functions to create one. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to essentially put this into that x. Okay, so it's going to go 5, 3x plus 5 plus 2. Okay, and then you distribute the 5, of course. That'll become 15x plus 25 plus 2. So that's 15x plus 27. Okay, so I know on my screen the stupid little finger is blocking everything, but it should be fine. You get the gist. 15x plus 27. Okay, so the next one is a little bit harder than the last. This is math. That's always going to happen. So what you're going to do is you're still plugging this into here, but you have to square it. Okay, so again, this is a quadratic, and this is linear. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply 2x minus 4 squared minus 7. Okay, so then you square it, so it becomes 2 times 2x squared minus 16. Oh, I'm sorry, plus 16 minus 7. Okay? And then you multiply everything by 2 by distributing. So you do 4x squared plus, not minus, figured that one out, plus 32 minus 7. And then you subtract 32 by 7, and you get 4x squared plus 25. There we go. Not that bad, and everything works out. Okay, so that's the function. Okay, so the next one is a radical function and a linear function put together. This one is very simple because essentially you don't have to simplify the radical. You pretty much keep it as is unless you have to simplify, which is very rare. So what you're going to do is you're going to do the square root, and of course you got to put that into that x. Okay, so you're going to do 3x plus 5 minus 4. Okay, so you just have to simplify, and it's just 3x plus 1. And you keep it like that. That is okay. Okay, you could go through the long process of finding a decimal, but that's an easier route. So we're going to keep it like that. And the final one that I'm going to show you is a radical and a quad. That's an A, I swear. Quadratic. There we go. Kind of went off the screen there. So I kind of gave myself more space because this is a little bit more, but we're going to put this into there. So we're going to do the square root of 5x squared minus 2 plus 8. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go here and you're going to go 5x squared minus plus, just kidding, plus 6. Okay, the only time you can simplify the radical is right here. Again, very rare. Because this is here, and if you were to have this as something that can be square rooted and this that can be square rooted, you could simplify it, but sadly my problem does not meet the requirements. So, yeah, I hope that you learned a lot. If you need to go back in my video and learn about anything else, that's fine. I'm sorry I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm a little bit nervous, and also I don't do well just speaking to a computer monitor. So I hope this has informed you of what to do for radicals and composition of radicals and how to use f of g of x. And I hope that you had a good time watching. Thank you.